king have been traveling for the past 16 months, over 16 months. I just realized, like, how did this happen? How did this freaking happen? We're in Thailand right now at the beautiful beach. One thing that came to me and came to my spirit is that in order to live that soft life, you have to do hard things. And I think most people are not willing to do the hard things because they're difficult, but I'm going to show you exactly how to do the hard things the right way that are going to lead you to the soft life, right? Because I've been in an environment where I worked so hard, worked to my freaking bone, and I still didn't get that soft life or results. Even though you're making money doesn't necessarily mean that you will get the soft life. So with that, one thing that really makes it different is that first you have to think about action in a different way. How you think about action in a different way is instead of just taking action that is not aligned, you want to start taking aligned action. That is what's not only going to give you energy, but it's going to give you long-term sustainability within working, your career, whatever you're looking to achieve. Okay, a lot of people, they come to me because I help women build their brands and get their positive message out there, right? And one thing that a lot of people tell me is, Olivia, like when I want to do this thing, I want to start the online business, I want to build my brand, but after work, I feel exhausted. And I'm like, I completely understand where you're coming from. And I want to let you know this, the only reason why you feel exhausted and you have no energy is because you're doing work, you're doing things that are not aligned, okay? When you are aligned, you will have the energy. When you are aligned, you will do the dang thing. You will, like, literally, in this past week, I felt that way. I'm like, wow, like going through work is so easy because I've been feeling so aligned recently and I've been attracting like crazy. My last video is going viral, getting so much people like to me that are really aligned, and I couldn't ask for anything more. And it's truly because when you get on the path of alignment, what you're truly meant to do on this earth, when you actually do that, that is when you attract like no other. That is when you have energy. That is when you live the soft life and you get to give yourself the soft life. Because this is how it works. Think about the feminine and the masculine. In order to live that soft life, you need to have both the masculine and also the feminine. This is how the masculine and feminine work. They work together. Masculine and feminine is within everybody. It's not tied to a certain gender. It's about balancing it. This is how the masculine acts, which is the hard thing, right? When you think about it like an egg. On the outside of the egg is a shell. On the inside is that flowy liquid. It's the same thing in life. When you give yourself structure, when you take that aligned action, because the masculine is about the doing, and then you go ahead and have that structure, have that protection, then the feminine is going to thrive and feel safe within it to actually operate in her soft, playful, joyful, feminine energy, okay? So you have to give yourself that safety protection that the masculine brings, and aka the hard things, so that your feminine can thrive. So much people have been coming to me in my DMs, and I've gotten so much attraction from my Pay to Exist video that I actually am going to be hosting a free masterclass. So if you want to go join the free masterclass when it does come out, and I do have that event, then make sure to DM me on Instagram at Olivia Appleberry, the word masterclass. Big wave coming. But make sure to DM me masterclass to my Instagram, because I truly want to help you guys actually go ahead and get on your path to getting paid to exist. You should be having more experiences where you get to go to the beach if you freaking want to, travel if you freaking want to, go take paid leave because your business is paying you if you want to. And I made that Paid to Exist video and basically how you can get paid to exist. Guys, I understand that it sounds like a simple phrase, and it is a simple phrase, but what it is that you also have to do things that are hard. And what I'm talking about, you have to go ahead and exercise discipline, have structure, have systems. This is all masculine structures that are going to help your feminine thrive, help your feminine be in the flow, and help your feminine go ahead and actually be in its creative energy with safety. And that's why I'm saying is, like, if you have a 9-to-5 job and you know you feel exhausted and all that stuff, I want to let you know this. With your 9-to-5, right? Maybe it's something that you're not aligned with, but it's paying the bills, right? I highly encourage you, and I challenge you to use your 5 to 9, whether that's 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. or your 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. to go ahead and work towards the things that invigorate you, that give you energy, that are aligned action. I promise you, your energy is going to be better, your mood's going to be better. You're going to start thinking about ways on how can I be healthier, how can I be wealthier. You're gonna start thinking about how can I, attract the relationships I want. That is what's going to help you. So in order to live that soft life, guys, you have to do the hard things. Have that masculine energy in your life with a balance, and it will help your femininity, your soft life thrive, okay? And also, if you were like, oh my goodness, I want to get paid to exist, I want to start getting into my soft life and start working towards it, make sure to DM me Masterclass to my Instagram at Olivia Appleberry, and you can also watch this video. Guys, the soft life is on the other side of the work that you're avoiding.